The moment that sentence left his mouth, the ground beneath me seemed to tilt. My son climbed into his chair with a shrug, his backpack still hanging from one shoulder. He didn't seem to realize he had just detonated something inside me. The dinner table sat between us, plates untouched, the food already losing its warmth. My fork slipped from my fingers and clattered onto the plate. The echo felt louder than it should have. "What did you say?" The question came out uneven, like my voice was breaking apart. He poked at his food. "Mom's with Jake again," he said casually, as if it were the most ordinary thing in the world. "She said she might be late." Again. The word throbbed through my skull. Jake. My best friend's husband. My son said his name so easily, without any understanding of what it did to me. I felt a slow heat rising under my skin, confusion mixing with something darker. I swallowed hard and forced myself to breathe. He didn't deserve my panic. He deserved answers I didn't have. I tried to keep my tone calm. "Who told you that?" "Mom did," he said. "She picked me up from school today. Then she dropped me off and said she had to go see Jake because he needed help again." A fist seemed to close around my lungs. I tried to picture it logically. Maybe Jake needed something quick. Maybe she was just being kind. Maybe I was imagining the wrong thing because jealousy has a way of twisting everything into threats. But there was a part of me, the part that noticed late nights and secretive smiles, the part that caught her locking her phone screen too fast, that no longer believed in innocent explanations. I watched my son eat as though nothing was wrong. His small fingers curled around his spoon. He was waiting for me to say something normal, something steady. "That's okay," I lied. "Mom will be home soon." But my voice didn't sound steady. My stomach churned. After putting him to bed with a forced excuse of being tired, I sat in the living room alone. The shadows in the corners stretched long, like they wanted to swallow me whole. I stared at the front door, waiting to hear keys, footsteps, any sign she was coming back. Every minute that passed made the silence worse. My mind drifted back to the first time I saw a text pop up on her phone from him. Simple message. "Thanks for tonight." I told myself it must have been work-related. They volunteered together at the community center after all. I rationalized it because I loved her. Because the thought of distrust felt like betrayal on my part. But now distrust was the only thing I could feel. My phone buzzed. Her name lit up the screen. "Running late. Don't wait up. Love you. Love you." Another lie dressed as reassurance. I typed back with shaking hands. "Are you with Jake?" 3 dots appeared. Then disappeared. Then silence. My chest tightened. Fear and anger blended until I couldn't tell them apart. I stared at the glowing screen, the way it refused to give me the truth. She walked in at midnight. Her hair was messy from the wind. She smelled faintly of cologne that wasn't mine. Her eyes widened when she saw me still awake, sitting rigid on the couch. "You scared me," she said, forcing a smile. "I thought you'd be asleep. Where were you?" My words were sharp. The mask was gone. She dropped her bag a little too quickly. "I told you. Jake needed help. His garage door jammed and he got stuck trying to fix it. He needed someone to hold the ladder." Her explanation was neat. Too neat. And late-night ladder emergencies weren't a pattern until recently. "So he needed you again," I said. She froze. A crack appeared in her expression. "What are you implying?" Her voice was defensive, clipped. "That wasn't guilt-proof. That was fear of being caught." "Our son told me," I said. "He mentioned you've been seeing Jake a lot lately." Her shoulders tensed. She crossed her arms. "Kids misunderstand things." "Maybe," I said. "But do I misunderstand the way you're hiding your phone? Or the way you disappear without real explanations? Or the way you avoid looking at me right now?" She didn't answer. She stared at the floor like the truth was written there. The quiet stretched between us, painful and long. "Tell me I'm wrong," I said. "Tell me there's nothing going on." She opened her mouth, closed it again. Her eyes glistened with tears that she blinked back quickly, as if she didn't think she deserved them. I didn't mean for anything to happen, she whispered. The air vanished from the room. My heart went ice cold. So there is something, I said, barely breathing. How long? She took a step back like she needed distance from her own confession. A few months, she said. It wasn't supposed to be serious. It just happened. Those words sliced deeper than any betrayal. Just happened. Like love was an accident she forgot to avoid. Did you love him? Yes. She looked away. The silence was my answer. I stood up, the anger rising faster than my control. How could you do this? To me. To him. I pointed toward our son's room. He thinks you're helping a friend. He trusts you. I know, she said. Tears spilled now. I hate myself for it. I wanted to scream. I wanted to break something, anything. Instead, I sat down again because the weight of it all made my legs give out. She knelt in front of me. I never wanted to hurt you, she said. I got lost. We got stuck in routines. I felt invisible and Jake listened. He made me feel noticed. Invisible. The same word I once felt but never acted on. The irony hit like a cruel joke. So I didn't notice you enough, I said. That's your excuse. It's not an excuse, she whispered. It's the truth. The truth was uglier than any lie. I didn't sleep. I sat through the night, listening to her crying in the hallway. Every sob reminded me this wasn't just betrayal. It was the end of something I thought was solid. Morning sunlight crept in and made everything look too real. I walked into the kitchen. My son was already there, smiling up at me as if nothing had changed. Where's Mom? He asked. I looked toward the bedroom where she was packing a bag quietly, trying not to be heard. She has to go away for a while, I said, forcing calm into my voice. But we're going to be okay. He nodded, trusting me completely. It hurt more than anything. She came out, eyes red, holding the bag like it was filled with every wrong decision she'd ever made. She paused at the door, her voice trembling. I'll call. I'll try to fix this. But some things don't mend. Some cracks go too deep. If you truly want to fix something, I said, start with our son. He loves you more than anything. Don't make him feel what I'm feeling right now. She nodded, then stepped outside. The door closed softly, yet the sound reverberated like an explosion. My son tugged my hand. Will Mom come back? I looked at him. His innocent eyes filled with hope, the kind only children can still believe in. I don't know, I said honestly. But I'll always be here. He hugged me tightly. I held him like he was the last part of my life that wasn't broken. In that embrace, I realized trust doesn't shatter cleanly. It leaves fragments that can cut you long after.